What is up, everybody? This is Scott Porter, and we are here again for another WizKids HeroClix unboxing. Today, it is all about Nick Fury and the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm joined here by two buddies of mine today. Robert Buckley, actor.
Howdy.
You might recognize him from a number of shows. He was actually on Heart of Dixie with me. I recognize him because he's a fellow fanboy. He is a huge comic book nerd. While he was on Heart of Dixie, I introduced him to HeroClix. He fell in love with it, and he has since bought...
Thank you for the job and for introducing me to HeroClix. Very generous.
And now you own like every figure from the last 8 sets?
Like, probably, yeah. I own like 3 times my body weight in HeroClix.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Welcome to the club. I'm also joined by a good friend, Arune Singh. He heads up Marvel's television PR, so hands-on with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., with
Agent Carter, with Marvel's Daredevil, with everything we do, live action, animation, all of it.
Woo!
Yeah.
So this set is near and dear to you a little bit.
Absolutely.
You're seeing some of your characters that only existed in the television realm kind of transition into comics.
I'm really excited for what we can pull here today.
All right. Well, enough jibber jabber from us. We are here at Meltdown Comics in Hollywood, California. If you ever travel out west and end up in Los Angeles, this is one of the greatest shops that you'll find. Stop by, do some shopping. Let's just get to it.
Yeah.
We have today an entire case of Nick Fury and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
So pretty.
That's a big old box of sexy.
I know. You recognize some of this artwork, Arune?
Yeah, that the Captain America Nick Fury we see right over here, that's by Jim Chung from a cover of Secret Warriors. He did 3 connecting covers with Cap and Nick Fury over the ages.
Is that Dum Dum?
Yes.
It is. That is a good old Dum Dum Dugan. R.I.P. man. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Dum Dum.
And then we have art here from, at least Nick Fury, is from Battle Scars, the series where we met young Marcus Johnson and where we met his buddy Cheese, who we later learned was Agent Coulson, or Director Coulson.
Who's posing like a male model.
It's the Clark Gregg glamour shot right there, let me tell you.
You know, I played basketball with Clark Gregg in the Entertainment League out here. He is a 3-point sniper.
Yeah.
Dude can shoot the rock. It's crazy. All right, so that's the front of the box. Let's see what we got on the side of the box here. Ooh. Directors of S.H.I.E.L.D. You got Marcus Johnson, Nick Fury Jr. You've got Nick Fury himself. Got a little bit of Maria Hill. We've got no longer Captain America, just goes by Steve. And Iron Man.
It feels like a downgrade. You were Captain America, now you're Steve.
You were the captain of a country, and now
Steve the S.H.I.E.L.D. guy.
No, Steve Rogers is awesome and his ever-present S.H.I.E.L.D. Let's see what we got on the bottom. Oh, gonna have some ID cards. The Identicards were out in the last set, the Avengers Assemble set, and it looks like they're continuing that on here, so we're gonna get some new characters, some new ID cards. See the other side of the box.
Oh, Hydra. Hail Hydra.
Wait. What's up top, though?
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, that's a Hulkbuster.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Collect and assemble the Hulkbuster?
Let's see if we can do it.
Oh, we had S.H.I.E.L.D. on the other side, so of course we've got Hydra on this side. We've got, what is this, the Imperial Hydra throne here. We've got Viper. We've got Hive, Kraken, Madam Hydra, and then like a grunt. We'll just call him Fred.
Do you have a throne like that at House Porter? I feel like
do.
You have everything there.
I do not have a throne like that. Oh, but I might have to commission one.
How bummed are you when you join Hydra and that's the costume or the uniform that they give you? You look like you should be cleaning up trash on the side of a freeway.
You know, it's interesting because in the films, it's like nobody ever wears that costume, right? Everybody has like just like
cool
regular clothes on,
Yeah.
and then they just whisper in your ear, "Hell, Hydra."
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, on the back of the box, we're still dealing with the Age of Ultron event, which is happening this summer. Most places have played one, if not 2 of them. I got to play in one of the sealed events. It was pretty wicked, but that's old news. Let's get to the new stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I am very superstitious when I open my bricks. I say it every time. If you're looking at it from the front, it's the back left. If you're looking at it from the back, it's the back right. I always start on this side, and it usually does me pretty well. So.
Do we say grace before we do this? Anything like that?
No. I just,
okay.
Let's not bring God into this. Let's just go with the superstitions and go back right.
But before we start opening, I do want to say a couple of things. If you're not crazy familiar with S.H.I.E.L.D., I mean, we're going to all the dark edges of the Marvel Universe. We're going deep undercover. We're going to see some characters that most people might not even be completely familiar with. Some reading you might want to do to catch up before you get into this set. Secret Warriors. Get into some Secret Warriors, huh?
Good book.
Might want to get into some Secret Avengers, huh? These are, as far as the newer books that they have out there. I like the Alice Cott Secret Avengers because one of my favorite guys, MODOK, is involved. Yeah, that's why he's here today. That's why he's watching. He's
on
hoping. He's hoping he's in the set. Please let me be in the set. I am MODOK. Let me in the set, please.
Evil Timmy.
MODOK, 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 MODOK. I don't know that's how he talks. And of course, you definitely need to read Original Sin. Okay. Outside of that, as far as like kind of the more modern books, you should also look at All New Invaders. Possibly, I hear that might be a little sub-theme in this set. And then behind me, of course, old Howling Commandos books, old Nick Fury books, anything that you can find from Golden Age, Silver Age, and on up. I have a feeling we're going to be getting a wide breadth of characters in this set.
Yeah. She also had Mark Waid has a really good S.H.I.E.L.D. series right now.
The brand new one.
A brand new one.
Where we are seeing a lot of our favorite characters from TV work their way into the actual toy sets. All right.
Okay.
Let's
Show
get
us
started.
how it's done.
Back right, here we go. Let's see what we get into here. First one right out of the gate. Uh-oh.
Oh, is that what I think it is?
We have Agent May,
This
Right
might be
away.
my pack.
U.S. Agent,
Yes,
I believe.
that's 2 for 2 for me.
We have Winter Soldier.
I'm 3 for 3.
We have a Hydra Recruit. All right, and then what do we have here?
Looks like a piece of Hulkbuster, right?
Right out of the gate,
Yeah,
we
concrete?
have the base. The actual base of the Hulkbuster Mark II.
Yeah, it's not going to stand up without it.
So not all that exciting to look at, but yeah, we have a piece of the Hulkbuster. Just the rock that it's standing
Hey,
on.
you need a good foundation for everything in life.
Hopefully
okay?
we'll find more. Out of this pack, who would you want to take a look at a little bit further later?
I got to say Melinda May for sure. I got my TV bias.
All right. Pull Melinda May out. I will say, if you haven't read Original Sin, you need to go read it. We do have a very special guest here because this is a monumental occasion opening this new set of HeroClix over a month early. Rest in peace, Uatu. My boy. You're my boy, Uatu. All right, Rob, tear it open.
Let's do a sexy reveal here.
Oh,
Oh, I like your technique.
that looks like Clay Quartermain to me, with that like mustard yellow
Yeah,
and
it does look like
brown
Clay.
costume as you could only have in like the late 70s, early 80s, right?
You know, I'm pretty sure we can make it work these days.
How are you like one of the heads of an espionage agency wearing those colors?
Maybe they thought he was really fashionable at the time.
Oh
Yeah.
no, that's Eric Koenig.
As played by Patton Oswalt in the Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show.
There you go.
Such a great call. Looks like we have a Hydra infiltrator, Dr. Locke. Who's Dr. Locke?
Dr. Locke I'm more familiar with because I'm a fan of X Factor. I think he's like in charge of cloning and stuff for Hydra, or like looking into.
Sounds like a Hydra thing to do.
Yeah, and I think he was very into Madrox, the multiple man. I think he was really wanting to like look at his DNA and break it down. So Dr. Locke, Hydra, who else we got? Oh, that's Fred. There's Fred.
Fred, yeah.
That's pretty great.
Hydra
And then-
field agent Fred.
Who do we have in the...
Let's take a gander at our big special one here.
Oh, the throne.
Imperial Hydra in the house.
All right, so we'll definitely take a look at him. And again, how we like to do these unboxing videos is we do the unboxing, quick and dirty, see who's in the set, do all the oohs and ahs like it's Christmas morning because we just don't know what we're expecting. And then we'll do a second video later, an in-depth video. We'll take a look at powers, we'll take a look at new keywords, new teams, new game mechanics, more for the actual fans who really play the game and want to see what this set contains gameplay-wise. Go ahead, Arune.
So you guys go from the top. Can I open it from the bottom? Is that a faux pas?
No, that's you.
that.
That's all you, man. Oh, I see somebody very interesting. Here, let me see this here.
Yeah, you go for it.
All right, I'm gonna take that one first. Here we go. We have Man Killer, which I never expected to be made into a HeroClix. I should say this set has 35 figures that have never been clicked before. So we're getting a lot of brand new figures. We also had Jimmy Woo, Agents of Atlas, what? A S.H.I.E.L.D. elite agent, and then we've got the man himself, Nick Fury. I kind of showed up today as an homage to both of them. I let the beard grow in for the old Nick Fury, and then I have the Tokidoki young Nick Fury shirt, which I know everybody out there is very jealous about. All right, let's see. Last but not least, in this particular booster, we have the brand new Captain America.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sam Wilson, formerly known as the Falcon, now
He's Captain
as
America.
Captain America.
That costume, oh, I love it so much.
What a pose.
I know, the pieces are so much more dynamic now than they used to be.
Yeah.
See, you're lucky. You are a new collector of HeroClix. Arune, you
I'm
played.
OG, yeah. When I lived in Minneapolis, I worked at a store called Mind's Eye Comics, and I used to host HeroClix tournaments there. And this was back when it just started, like when a Sentinel coming out was a huge deal. So I love the game, but to see how the sculpts have progressed, this is amazing.
I mean, look at the detail on his face.
it's
Look at his
amazing.
goggles. You would have never gotten that detail on the face or on the costume.
The chest logo detail is amazing. The lines.
You would have never gotten that back in the day. Plus, they use a lot of translucents now.
Oh, it's amazing.
So you can have characters look like they're actually flying. We'll definitely take a look at Captain America later as well. All right, next. Uh-oh. Woo! We're pulling them out. 1, 2, 3. This is great. Let's see. All right, so we've got Blackwing. We've got Nomad with his serrated shield. I don't know if we can see the
that's a
detail
new
on the
Nomad
shield,
too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Captain America's son.
Or is it the son of Zola?
Adopted son, I should say.
Captain America's adopted son.
Yeah.
We got a Deltite LMD. Back in the day, if you don't know the storyline, the Deltite LMD kind of went crazy and like killed a bunch of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. And then we've got Agent Ward.
Oh, I'm happy
Who,
with that
who it
one.
looks like is in the middle of robbing the LMD.
The LMD.
Which makes sense. He's a Hydra trader, so.
Yeah. Oh, and he does have both the Hydra and S.H.I.E.L.D. team abilities.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So here we go with the double agents. We're kind of going to be showing a lot of crossover between the two. Got a lot of agents who have done that over time. I know Black Widow was a mole for a while. Someone like Spider-Woman, maybe we'll see her in this set. Really, the money figure out of this particular booster is a character a lot of people have been waiting for.
Oh.
Jane Foster as Thor, making her first appearance as a HeroClix. Look at the lightning effect.
That's my favorite HeroClix so far.
Dude,
of
that-
everyone I've seen.
That may bring me back to HeroClix, that single HeroClix. It's so amazing.
It's awesome. Let's see. She's got running shot. She does have a trait. She's got 8 range, 2 targets. She's got shape change, it looks like, on her damage slot. She's got impervious with a 17D.
Is that her hair, or does she have 2 capes on?
No, that's like a skirt.
Oh, okay.
And a cape.
She's fashionable and ferocious.
I do like that I'm looking at the stats because I'm like really into how she's gonna play.
We're
Rob's worried about her fashion.
Her fashion,
sense.
yeah.
All right, Rob, crack one
Without
open.
further ado, let's see what we got here. Looks like Dr. Demonicus, who seems to be very proud of himself. He's fist pumping, if I can get that in the shot. By the way, Demonicus.
fist pumping in the set so far.
Fist pumping was so 2 seasons ago.
Well, fist pumping is a very Hydra thing to do, though.
is, yeah.
It's a very villainous
It is.
thing to do,
You're
right? It's
Little,
like,
little braggadocious.
Yeah.
Let's see. Next,
college
we
word.
have Contessa Valentina.
Tessa Valentina. Now, that's not her whole name, is it? Doesn't she have like a longer?
I feel like she does have a longer name.
She has like the longest name in comic book history. I'll have to figure it out.
Just saying a lot.
Longest name, smallest outfit.
Yeah.
Very weird pairing. Behind her, we have.
Yes, yes. Hold on. Here we go. Contessa Valentina Allegra de la Fontaine. Yes.
As one does.
As one does. Sorry.
If you're her kid, you're so pissed when you're learning how to spell your name in 1st grade.
Yeah.
Behind her, we have one of my all-time favorites, Dum Dum Duggan. Is it Duggan or Dugan?
I say Dugan.
I said Dugan.
Ooh, with Lady in Red, Sarah Garza. I really have become like the fashion police of the show. And then all the way in the back, we have a S.H.I.E.L.D. paranormal investigator.
So here's the thing. Now, if you notice, we saw Jimmy Woo earlier. He's kind of has the same exact stance and sculpt. This set is way bigger figure-wise as far as figure count goes because there's a lot of alternate guys. So I'm pretty sure this guy is, yeah, he's 8A in the set, the regular S.H.I.E.L.D. paranormal investigator. Agent Woo, Agent of Atlas Woo, is going to be 8B. So we have a lot of extra figures, a lot of extra characters making their way into the set by way of these alternate figure sculpts. So it's a real smart way to give us fans more bang for our buck. They're able to reuse the sculpts. Who do we want to take a look at out of here?
It's got to be the fist pump, man. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
It's really grown on me.
We'll pop out Demonicus.
I made fun of him, but you know, Demonicus. It's
And
a
then,
brave choice, pal.
And you know what? Since she was one of the very original, like, double agents, you didn't know who she worked for, I'm going to take Contessa out as well.
Yeah, I want to hear Robert comment on her costume more, so this is a good call.
Yeah, okay, great.
Slave Leia much?
Well, you know, Marvel, Star Wars, it's all the same family now.
Yeah.
And in this booster, we did get an ID card. It is for Black Panther. So we'll take a look at that later and see what it helps any other Black Panther do.
It's
All
like
right.
a proper card, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start paying with that one.
Very much like a, yeah, they're
Here
very
at
much
Meltdown Comics.
like an actual credit card, these things. So, all right.
I have a good feeling about this one, Arun.
Don't tease me, bro. Don't tease me, bro.
We have at the front one of my favorite characters from one of my favorite comics, Druid from Secret Warriors.
Nice.
So good. Hickman, Bendis, Caselli, so many awesome talents. We have Hive. Awesome. We have Blackout, who also made his appearance as Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We have some S.H.I.E.L.D. Support folks over here.
And we also have an ID card.
Yes, we do. Do the honors?
Yeah. We have, ooh, We have a She-Hulk ID card. Good old Jennifer Walters, excited about that. So put that in our stack. I heard rumors that the Secret Warriors might be making their way onto TV.
We've officially announced that there will be characters from and inspired by the Secret Warriors comic on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. this season. If you guys watched last season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in the finale, Skye and Coulson have a folder that says Caterpillars on it, a nod to the Secret Warriors comic. So if you like Secret Warriors comic, you're going to love this season of the show.
Awesome. Nice. All right, so we'll pop Druid out.
Yeah.
We'll take a look at what he does. Of course, Secret Warriors were a new team of agents that Nick Fury chose to put together because he didn't feel like he could trust anyone anymore. Look at Hive's sculpt. Look at the detail on his face, all the tentacles and everything coming off of him. It's really, really great. He looks awesome. We have not seen a chase yet. We do have 2 super rares. We haven't seen a prime yet, so still a lot to hope for in the remainder of the boosters here. You guys like to do the slow roll. I like to just rip out the pack. And uh-oh. And speaking of chases, I have one in my hand right now. We have Radiance. We have a S.H.I.E.L.D. Cyborg. We have Alexander Pierce. And a S.H.I.E.L.D. Section Chief. Radiance really does look good, though. I'm going to pop her out. Yeah. She looks awesome. All right.
Should we drum roll this?
All right. Drum roll, please. The chase is... What? The Avengers Sky Cycle.
That's pretty amazing.
Didn't Hawkeye used to ride around on this a lot?
I think they use it in the Avengers animated series now too. Yeah, it's definitely a staple of Avengers comics.
This is your chase. It's a vehicle, so I'm guessing that vehicles are going to be the theme of the chases for this set, which is really, really awesome. I'm pretty stoked. We'll have to take a look at what that does. So there we go. Vehicles in the Marvel Universe. Super stoked to get Hawkeye on that thing and see how it all works and operates. All right, next booster. Let's see what we got here. Uh-oh. A Hydra Section Chief. We've got Skye.
Also known as Quake.
Also known as Quake. And then in the show, also known as
Daisy Johnson.
Daisy Johnson,
yeah.
Who is also still in the Marvel Universe.
Who has all 3 names.
Making my head hurt, but Skye is in there. Got Sarah Garza again, and we've got Agent Ward. On top of that, we've got an old school Golden Age version of the Wizard.
Wow.
We're not talking the Squadron Supreme version.
Look at that.
We're talking about the old Invaders version that Buckley went out and recruited and finally joined the old school Invaders. I think he married Miss America at one point.
Costumes don't come any more old school than that.
No, they don't really. Because you know what? You could tell this guy just made this costume.
Yeah,
in his
exactly.
own. I could make this costume in my garage.
You gotta respect that though, right?
He's got some blue puff paint.
Yeah.
You know, and just, I can run fast and I can put some puff paint on a suit. Hoping for a prime here. Hoping for a prime or another super rare. We'll see what we get.
I'm gonna do it your way.
All right.
Oh, what did we get?
Just
and I've officially killed one. Wait, where did he go?
I think he's actually off the table.
Is he off the table? Hold on. Yeah. Oh, here he is. Okay, we found him. He's good. Kraken, y'all.
Kraken. You just glue the base back on. This happens sometimes when it's in transport or when Robert Buckley is opening a booster that you happen to be contained within.
When you let a child or Rob Buckley play with your toys. All right, looks like we have Skye, Clay Quartermain. What's up, Clay?
I knew Clay Quartermain wore a costume just like that. Now, Clay Quartermain, the last Clay Quartermain we got was way back in Infinity Challenge or in Clobbering Time. I think there was a S.H.I.E.L.D. sniper, and the limited edition figure that you could only get from winning a tournament was Clay Quartermain. That's the only other time he's ever appeared. So now he's in a main set, and I think that's awesome.
And beyond him, who else but Nick Fury?
I like it.
But wait a minute. There's more.
Though. But wait, there's more. Something that I believe is going to go very nicely with that foundation.
Wow. Oh, wait. Yeah, all right. Is it the left leg? I think that's the left leg. I think you just kind of build your own HeroClix, folks.
That's awesome.
Hulkbuster
awesome.
Mark II, the second piece. And you know what? I'm glad to see that the rarity level is not like a chase or a super rare. At least I don't think. Maybe there's going to be more pieces of it, so you're more likely to be able to build it. That was the only thing I was worried about. Is people are going to be chasing legs for days trying to figure out how to build their actual
It's not
Hulkbuster.
legal to play it until you have every piece, right?
I don't know. That's a great question. I'm actually not sure. I think if you have the base, maybe it's venue by venue. You can get
I like the guy watching with just the leg, and he's like, "Come on."
I want to play
that.
I want to play the leg. But let's just do this now. It is taking the place of an actual figure, and you do get a little card Build-A-Clicks. Oh, you can hold the object. This character can use toughness, and its attacks generate knockback. That's pretty cool. So if you only have the leg, you can just pick it up like you would pick up a normal object, and
beat them with it?
get the pluses. No, you get the pluses that it would give you. It would
Great.
give you toughness, and it would allow your attacks to cause knockback. You can't use the actual Hulkbuster Mark II because you don't have the card for it by just having the leg.
Smart.
But I'm guessing that the base itself has the actual card, but it might say something along the lines of you must have all 5 pieces to utilize it. That's pretty cool, though. We'll take the man himself out, Nick Fury. I think he deserves to have his moment in the sun. All right, Arune, I think you might have the final pack.
Oh,
for the first
I'm very happy with this already. We have Steve, no longer Captain America, and
Steve
Scott's
Rogers.
mine. Just Steve.
Oh, poor Steve.
We have favorite of mine, Simmons, Melinda May, Agent May, Bucky, and you have a S.H.I.E.L.D. infiltrator.
Obviously, we're going to pull Steve out, right?
Yep, we
Take
have
a look
to.
at him.
Pull out Simmons too.
There we go. Simmons and Steve Rogers, who is another super rare, we should say. Wow, we had great luck. Got
Awesome.
Jane Foster Thor. We got Sam Wilson Captain America. We got Steve Rogers being just Steve. We got 2 pieces of Hulkbuster. We
got
didn't
a
see a
leg.
prime. We didn't see a prime. We did see a couple of cards. So we do have a second brick. We should open that, right? We should just keep on going.
It'd
and
be a waste
open.
not to.
It would be a waste not to. But before we get into it, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit more now that you're seeing May out on the table and you have Agent Ward and you have Simmons out here. Can only guess that Fitz is in the set somewhere.
hope so.
We saw Sky. So working over in the television department and seeing characters that were created solely for TV now start to move into different realms of the Marvel Universe. Now they're in the comic books, and sometimes they leave to go to film. How does that all work over at Marvel? Do they come to you and say, hey, we would love to have this character in the books, and you help shepherd that along, or how does it work?
There's a real strong sense of synergy within Marvel. So we have on our creative side and our marketing side, they work really closely with the licensing teams and make sure so the publishing guys all know what's coming up in the show so that you know which characters to integrate, not to use, you definitely should use. When it comes to something like making these figures or other merchandise, our marketing team's involved, our creative folks will provide all the art resources they might need to sculpt this because you need the references, right?
Right.
There's no way you get that good a sculpt of Ming-Na Wen as Agent May without having the references. So everybody works really closely together, and everyone's aware of what our big priorities are. So they're not going to necessarily make a figure of a character we know is only there for 2 episodes.
Right.
But we know you have a regular, they're committed to them. That's how they know what to put on the figure.
Very cool. Very cool. Rob, how long have you been reading Marvel books?
Oof. Since first grade, maybe?
Since like first grade?
Yeah. I mean,
Back in was that in the 80s or was that the 90s? I don't know how.
well, casting directors are listening. That was in, like the 90s. My first big memory was when Jim Lee dropped the super hot cover of X-Men 91, 92. We were sort of debating
early
when that
90s,
played through.
early 90s.
That was like a game changer for me.
That was like the comic book explosion.
Yeah.
When that happened. Now, reading Marvel comics for that long, I always say this: S.H.I.E.L.D. is the long, dark path of like a real Marvel fan to get into all the espionage and the dark corners in the Marvel universe. There are characters in this set I am not ashamed to say I don't really have more than a passing familiarity with. Yeah. And I'm a huge Marvel fan. I've been reading like you for years and years and years. Are there characters in this set that you just have no idea who they are?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was funny because when you told me what the boxes we were opening was, I was like, couldn't pick a subject I know less about than S.H.I.E.L.D. Truly, because I really
and that's
read.
exactly how S.H.I.E.L.D. would like it.
Exactly. I mean, so many times I hear you guys talking about, I'm like, that sounds so cool. I should read that. I'm familiar with Hulkbuster's left leg. I love his work, but a lot of these cats I've never seen before.
Well, I think that's what's really cool about this particular set is that you have characters who were built for TV that have made their way into the books and now are making their way into HeroClix. And it's a big circle. Now, sometimes I see a character in HeroClix that I'm not really familiar with. They play really well, or the sculpt looks really cool, and then I go and track down the books that they're a part of. So there's this great big circle that HeroClix really bridges the gap for some fans. All right, enough of the interlude.
Just want to get a little ECU on Wizard.
Robert, I think you could play a really great wizard one day.
I think I have a natural ability. Yeah.
Was there a character in the Marvel Universe that you wanted to play that you never got a shot at?
Oh my, Wolverine, and then Gambit, and then Rogue.
Oh, you want
For
to play?
obvious reasons, I couldn't play one of those. Channing Tatum.
All right, here we go. Oh, jeez. Oh, wait a minute.
Whoa, what's that, man?
Wow.
I don't know.
That
Hold
looks
on.
pretty special.
All right, here we go. So we've got Agent Coulson.
Nice.
We do have Cheese here.
Awesome.
That's awesome. We have Dr. Locke again. We have Quake, which is actually Daisy Johnson, who might be Sky. I'm still confused. My head hurts. We have a S.H.I.E.L.D. bodyguard who's really rocking a mullet.
Probably played hockey at some point.
Business in
he
the
is.
front, party in the back, and he can kick your butt. Yeah, he's like a hockey enforcer.
Yeah.
And then Maria Hill, who we figured was in the set because we saw that S.H.I.E.L.D. section chief earlier. I'm gonna take Coulson out. I have a shirt that I got from Comic-Con a couple years ago. It just says Coulson lives on it. It was a Marvel exclusive like t-shirt. I have had so many outlandish offers on that shirt from people.
I feel like I picked up that shirt for you, met you at a hotel lobby, and passed it off.
I believe you did do that, but then I've worn it and I've like posted pictures on Instagram, and people love Coulson, love the idea of Coulson so much that they have offered me like over $100 for a T-shirt. What is this?
Wow.
All right, this is cool. I did not expect this. This is something new. S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, wow.
Level 1 Field Operative MDXRR. I have
Congratulations,
no
you've been
idea.
recruited.
I have been apparently. Great, it's an ID card. It's just like the other ID cards for the Avengers. It has an inspiration, but I guess you can call in a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. I don't know who it goes along with though. Oh,
Maybe you.
Maria Hill, maybe? I don't know. Okay.
We'll find out.
Who can tell me what S.H.I.E.L.D. actually stands for?
Strategic Homeland Intervention and Enforcement Logistics Division.
This is why I brought the pro in. You know what? We are going to take Quake out as well. I know we took Coulson out, but we'll take Quake out as well. There we go. All right. And that card, I was not expecting to see like a S.H.I.E.L.D. ID card.
I want to take this card
Pretty
out
dope,
to
actually.
a bar and meet someone, and then trade business cards and just hand him this one, just to see.
Just see what
you know,
happens.
what happens.
You know there's someone out there who's made their own S.H.I.E.L.D. business cards at some point, right?
Probably.
You just know it.
Obviously.
They probably offered Scott $100 for a shirt.
All right. All right, next pack we have
Whoa.
Blazing Skull, who made an appearance in Avengers Assemble as just some art on a Rick Jones Chase figure that we had. Another Invader. We got Blackout. We've got Dum Dum Dugan. We've got a Hydra Annihilagent, and we've got another LMD in the back. We got to take Blazing Skull out. Oh, he has been clixed once before, but he looks even better now. He's just pointing at his flaming skull.
I love that. That's like your
He's
head's
like-
on fire, guy. We all see it.
No, I think it's like, hey, what's your name? And he just goes, Blazing Skull.
Oh, blazing skull.
Who's next?
do it, sure.
You want to do the
Yep.
honors here? All right. Let's see what we got. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Okay. Man killer indeed. Looks like we have Nomad, Agent Ward, Nick Fury. But that's not all.
What else? What else do we have in there?
Let's see what we got in here.
Ooh, it looks like we got a Prime, actually.
Oh.
This show
Your arch enemy,
This show should be
plastic.
called Watching Robert Buckley Try to Open Things. Nighthawk, awesome.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Let me see him. I'm actually kind of very surprised to see Nighthawk in this set. And the fact that he also warranted a Prime, that's very cool. We'll have to definitely take a look at him later in the in-depth.
So we start off with Miss America, the Golden Age version, not the Modern Age version, but still very cool. Blackwing, I think we've seen already. We have our cyborg friend John Garrett, played by Bill Paxton on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, there you go.
S.H.I.E.L.D. bodyguard, who looks like a tough one, and then a S.H.I.E.L.D. field agent.
What do you want to take a look at there?
I think we'll go with John Garrett,
You
right?
want to take a look at John Garrett? All right,
Yeah.
pop him out. And just because he's lonely, I'm going to pop Miss America out. Set his wife next to him. They'll hang out
Aw.
together on the end, you know.
HeroClix love.
Yeah, HeroClix lovers. There we go. All right, let's see.
Oh.
Contessa Valentina of the 9 names. We got another LMD. We got Bucky. We got Jimmy Woo. But the big prize in this particular pack looks like an old school Invaders version of Neymar.
Wow.
Oh my god. What the?
That is awesome.
Very aerodynamic costume, wouldn't you say, Robert?
I like how he's actually diving into the ocean. Do you
But-
see this?
Note the fact he's not the world's best diver.
No, he's not the best
If
diver.
he was, we wouldn't have this.
all that splash. But he probably also is flying much faster than an actual diver. He's probably flying Mach 1. But I love the effect that he's actually underwater now. God, he looks sick. So cool.
Who's your favorite so far?
My favorite so far, I think I really want to see Sam as Captain America. I think that's, besides that, probably Jane Foster as Thor. I just want to see how these new characters, these legacy characters, which is something kind of new for Marvel, especially going into the new Marvel
Era of things,
yeah, that we're just launching now. So I really want to see how they hold up, I guess, to the guys who had the name or the shield or the hammer for so long. So,
all right, ready? We're up front. We got Mr. Hive sporting an awesome bathrobe to fight in. Hydra Agent H, Agent May, and last but not least, the S.H.I.E.L.D. Section Chief. But we got someone else, y'all. Oh, I think I see what this is.
Don't break it.
nope.
Oh, wow.
I'm guessing this is another super rare.
Ooh,
What?
that's awesome.
Iron Man.
Yet another director of S.H.I.E.L.D., Iron Man, because Tony Stark was director of S.H.I.E.L.D. for a little while there, after Civil War, right?
Yeah,
After Civil
absolutely.
War?
After Civil War, Tony Stark was the man in charge.
Look at that. Everything about it is detailed.
He led the initiative, but look at all that detail.
I know, that's awesome.
Super cool.
So our super rares have been Steve Rogers, Captain America, Thor, and now Iron Man. So even though it's Nick Fury and S.H.I.E.L.D., we're seeing still a lot of the heavy hitters from the Marvel Universe. All right, Arune.
Okay. We start off with Deathlock in the front there.
Nice.
It looks slightly different than the version J. August Richards plays on television, but still very cool. We have Jet Black.
Ooh, another Zola kid.
No, yeah, from Dimension Z, their big Rick Remender storyline was a potential love interest for Sam Wilson.
Wait, is that how you say it? Remender?
Yeah, Remender.
See, I always called him Rick Remender. I'm glad. Now if I ever meet him, I'll know it's Remender.
Yeah.
Remember. Okay.
We got Winter Soldier, S.H.I.E.L.D. Field Agent, and S.H.I.E.L.D. Elite Agent.
Who do you want to take a look at?
I gotta say, Deathlock and Jet Black, but I defer to you, man.
Let's just pop them both out.
We have a card for Carol Danvers. This one says Miss Marvel. I guess they're going with her old identity. She's now Captain Marvel in the comics.
Yeah, but the cool thing about these cards is that even though it says Miss Marvel here, it also says her real name, Carol Danvers. And with the ID cards, you can use anybody that has the code name or the real name.
That's really cool.
So if you have a Captain Marvel figure that has Carol Danvers as her real name on the card, then it can be used with this identicard. So
Very cool.
yeah, so that's how they get around somebody like Hawkeye.
Yeah.
You know, if you just had a Hawkeye card, you could only use Hawkeye. But since you have Clint Barton on the card,
Yeah.
you can use Goliath, you can use Hawkeye, you can use Ronin. You know,
Awesome.
any number of his secret identity.
Very great, man.
All right, let's see what we got. Last couple of packs here. I might just burn through them.
I'm good about
Let's
this one.
see. Oh,
Oh, I'm feeling good about that.
I think we've got another piece here of the Hulkbuster. We have the torso. The Hulkbuster
Oh.
torso.
We're going in a good direction here.
If only we had hips.
Ooh, there we go. The first time that we've seen him, Marcus, Nick Fury Jr., definitely going to have to pull him out. We've got Fitz to go with Simmons.
Yeah.
We've got Hydra Recruit, and we've got a S.H.I.E.L.D. Paranormal Investigator. I'm going to go ahead and pop Marcus out. I want to see what he does. We'll pull Fitz out as well, just so we can have the whole show represented, the whole new S.H.I.E.L.D. comic that's out there represented here. So go ahead and toss him down. And Nick Fury Jr., it would only make sense for us to put him next to his dad. It's a long story. If you haven't read it, go figure it out. Battle Scars is kind of where they really tell you exactly how this whole thing happened. Again, another legacy character. He looks great. Looks very similar to a other Nick Fury that we might know from
Don't know
the
what you're
cinematic
talking about at all.
universe. And I think it was a smart move by Marvel to go ahead and introduce somebody into the mainstream books. We do have the torso as well. Now again, you don't have the whole Hulkbuster. I don't think you can use the whole Hulkbuster Mark II, but if you have the torso, you can use it as an item just the same way as you can use the leg. So we'll see. I don't know. Hold on one second.
I think there might be a part missing between the torso.
No, I think you're
No,
right. I
I
think you're just
think-
missing a leg. That's
I think
all.
I'm just missing a leg, yeah. So there we go. We have a torso and a leg. And if you have the torso, you can use invulnerability. So if you pick it up, you can use invulnerability. So it'd be really good for like a Spider-Man, you know, somebody who has super senses but doesn't have any damage reducers. You pick that up and now all of a sudden you have a damage reducer as well. So we've got 3 pieces of the Hulkbuster. Let's see if we get lucky and snag another one.
Do you feel like this is a good haul for you for a case?
I mean, how do you feel? We've got so far 1, 2, 3, 4, I think we have 6 super rares. We have 1 prime.
The diversity of characters is
We
pretty
have
awesome.
we have 1 chase. We have a pretty good diversity of characters. Ooh, here we go. We got a Spitfire. We haven't seen her yet. She's an invader. She looks great. She's only been clixed once before. Baron Blood, who's only been clixed once before as well. In keeping with Hydra, we got Winter Soldier. Sarah Garza, and we got a second prime.
Yeah.
Wait, we got 2 primes and 1 brick. Now I'm confused. I think they did this specially for you, Arune. Here we go. Agent Carter herself, Peggy Carter. That's pretty cool. So we saw the S.H.I.E.L.D. recruit earlier. Now we see Peggy Carter. I am going to address one thing. You're hearing a lot of singing in the background, possibly. Like I said, we're at Meltdown Comics in Hollywood, California, home of Nerdist as well. So there's some really interesting shows being shot here at the same time that we're shooting.
I thought they were just here for you and Robert. They're just fans.
Just singing for us. This is pretty cool. This has got to be cool for you too.
This is really cool. Yeah. I didn't realize that all these characters from the show would be in the set. This is amazing.
And again, it's like they're not just from the shows now. They're in the books. Put Spitfire down. I'm also going to pick Baron Blood out. I love characters. They have something in HeroClix called Wild Dials now. Yeah. A lot of the vampiric characters, they start off in the middle of their dial, and then they can go in reverse, gain health back, and then kind of become these very, very extremely powerful versions of themselves. So, all right, last booster. We have come to the end, my friends. I feel like we do have a good haul. We do have a chase.
This is a great haul.
We got 2 primes. We got 6 super rares. Uatu is impressed. He came. He saw a huge event happen.
He came. He watched.
Yeah, he came. He watched. Last one. I'm not expecting anything crazy in this one because of everything else that we've gotten.
I have low hopes.
You have high hopes?
No, low hopes.
Oh wow. Okay.
Take it back.
Let's see. We have somebody we have not seen.
Guy in front.
That's the Iron Nail.
What?
That's cool.
Very cool.
He looks incredible. I'm gonna pop him out right away so we can get a closer look at him. He looks wicked. Yeah. So we'll definitely take a look at him as well. The rest of the pack we have seen. We got a S.H.I.E.L.D. recruit, Sarah Garza, Quake, and Sky. And there you have it, folks. One last piece we got. Yeah. We got 1 more Identicard. This one is for a character I didn't expect to get an Identicard, which is kind of cool. We got
Gwen Stacy.
Thunderbolt here. We've got Venom, the Flash Thompson version of Venom. Yeah. And again, with these Identicards, you can use anybody with the name Venom or anybody with the name Flash Thompson. So you can use either one.
Is there a Flash Thompson click?
There's a Flash Thompson Venom click.
Okay.
And then there's the Eddie Brock Venoms as well. This set has something for everybody. You got 35 figures that have never been clicked before. We saw a lot of them today. You have alternate figures where you have generics, which I love generics in the game of HeroClix. They really help you fill out teams. And then you have the named version of those generics. So like the Jimmy Woo and the Paranormal Investigator, or the Infiltrator and Eric Koenig, you know, the Sniper, or you have Clay Quartermain, which is very, very cool. There are over 80 unique figures in this set. We saw the Invaders as a sub-theme. We saw characters from the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show who have made their way into the comic universe, who have now become toys. We saw a lot of heavy hitters with Iron Man. We saw some legacy figures with Thor and with Captain America. We got a chase with a vehicle today.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
This set is super impressive. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. will drop on August the 5th. Make sure you get to your local retailer. You order a case ahead of time because this is a set like none other, really, really honestly. There's so much variety in this set. So many really, really cool characters, old and new. Arune, are you excited for this set?
I'm going to just call it the greatest HeroClix set of all time and then let other people debate this, but I'm pretty confident in saying that.
Robert, are you excited about the set?
How do you follow that? I mean, but yes, I'm very excited about this set. I mean, I like just to collect cool looking pieces as well. And like, come on, Lady Thor, Neymar, beautiful.
I am impressed. These two guys are impressed. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Buckley. Ladies and gentlemen, Arune Singh. I am Scott Porter. This is Uatu. You have watched something very special today. Thank you for joining us. May all your rolls be critical hits from here on out. I'll see you in the in-depth video. Adios.